Hey everybody, John with Vynyly here. Quick word about the video you're about to watch. This video is about World War II veteran named William Wild Bill Guarnere. He served in Easy Company, 506th Parachute Infantry Regiment, 101st Airborne. The group more commonly known as the Band of Brothers, Easy Company. And this is one of my other interests. So from time to time, this is the Vynyly channel, right? Vynyly channel will remain primarily music and music history, but from time to time, there's a little bit of an overlap, and I can squeeze in some of my other interests, which World War II history is another one. And I had an opportunity to make this video and show you some things that I don't believe have been shown on YouTube anywhere, at least not that I could find. So I thought that was pretty cool. So again, at Vynyly, we're still a music-focused channel. But from time to time, if I think there's something else that's interesting, you may see a video like the one you're about to see. If this is not your cup of tea, that's okay. Totally get it. But if it is, please enjoy the video.
I never thought I'd get through D-Day, let alone the next phase or the next phase. I thought I was going to get killed instantly.
So now we're walking down Winton Street in South Philadelphia, headed toward a location you may be familiar with if you are a fan of the miniseries Band of Brothers, or the book Band of Brothers, or the book Brothers in Battle, Best of Friends, written by two guys from Easy Company, 506th Parachute Infantry Regiment, 101st Airborne, Babe Heffron and Wild Bill Guarnere. So another name for Winton Street is Wild Bill Guarnere Way. So we are walking down here to visit Bill's final home, where he lived until he died in March of 2014. So the story goes that after Bill passed away, his house was put up on the market, and some development-minded people were going to buy it, refurb it, and flip it. But there were still some of his personal items were left in the home. And they recognized very quickly that this house belonged to Bill Guarnere. And they quickly changed their plans at that point and decided they would refurbish the home and lease it out to other disabled veterans. And as far as I know, that continues to this day. So what we're looking at here is the final home of Wild Bill Guarnere. Bill lived here for the last years of his life. Again, like I said, until he passed away in March of 2014. This is a private residence, so if you do come here to visit and pay your respects, be sure to respect the owner's privacy. They do have a plaque up here on the wall, which I will show you. Again, trying to respect the owner's privacy here. But a plaque marking this as his home. And these are Wild Bill's steps. I can't imagine seeing him go up those steps with only his left leg and a pair of crutches, but apparently that's what he did. He did not like using his prosthetic leg. So we're going to leave here and head down to another part of South Philadelphia, another location associated with Wild Bill.
They call us angels from the sky, which we were. I mean, you're under German occupation for 4 years, right? It's horrible when you see paratroopers come out of the sky on Sunday morning. Who are they? They're your angels. They love you.
So I'm here on Reed Street at the Heron Playground in South Philadelphia. And this is where we find a memorial to both Babe Heffron and Wild Bill Guarnere. Heffron's statue was here first. Bill's was added just a little bit later. The two men were best friends from when they served in Easy Company all the way to the end of their lives, and in fact, they died just a few months between Babe Heffron on December 1st, 2013, and Bill Guarnere on March 8th, 2014. Now, there was a little bit of controversy about Guarnere's part of this monument. The artist's original intention was to show kind of a front stoop set of stairs, and have both men hanging out on the front stoop, as they may have done early in their lives in South Philadelphia, where they both were grown up. They both grew up. But Guarnere's family would have preferred that he be depicted as he was known after the war, with one leg. He lost his right leg in Belgium, and crutches, with left leg and crutches. He did not wear a prosthetic. He started wearing a prosthetic when he first came home, but eventually he ditched that and just used crutches. And his family wanted him to be depicted the way he was more known to everyone. But again, the artist decided to depict him as a younger man, maybe fresh recruit into the army. And that's why we've got the Bill Guarnere we have here today. So we're here now at Saints Peter and Paul Cemetery, looking for final resting place of William Wild Bill Guarnere. I think it's right up here to the left. And here it is. So Bill was born on April 28th, 1923. And he was, in high school, he worked at a factory. And because he was working at the factory, he technically could have had an exemption from military service. But he rejected that and signed up. Became one of the original Toccoa men, trained at Toccoa, Georgia, with Easy Company. Dropped into occupied France on D-Day. There's lots of stories about Bill Guarnere, and he's called Wild Bill because he was a little bit wild in his quest to make the Germans pay. His brother was killed at Monte Cassino, Italy, his brother Henry, and he found that out right before they dropped into occupied France on D-Day. And so he had a little bit of a vicious streak in him when it came to the German army. So that's how he earned his nickname Wild Bill.
At the time, I had no feelings whatsoever. Like I said, my feelings was for my brother who was killed at that time. That infuriated me to no end. And that's when I jumped on D-Day, I swore I was going to kill every damn German I came across. And that's why I think they nicknamed me Wild Bill.
Lots of stories about this guy. He went AWOL from the hospital after being injured to rejoin Easy Company, not to get out of the war. He went AWOL to rejoin his company. He got caught. Was going to be court-martialed and demoted, but apparently the paperwork never made it through, which is interesting. So he eventually did rejoin Easy Company and ended up losing his right leg in Foix, Belgium. He went out to help his good friend Joe Toy, who got hit. He lost his leg that day too, and Guarnere left his foxhole to help Toy bring him to safety, and then he got hit as well and lost his leg. He was very well known around South Philadelphia for being, the guy in crutches with no right leg. He was very instrumental, as I might have mentioned earlier, after the war in organizing Easy Company reunions and generally keeping the guys in contact with one another. A lot of that was Bill Guarnere. His beloved wife, Franny, is buried here alongside him. She died in 1997. Bill died March 8th, 2014 in Thomas Jefferson University Hospital of a brain aneurysm, I believe. As we always do, leave a rock here. On the grave as a sign that we've been here to show our respects to Bill and Franny.
And I want to extend the best wishes to all the men from Company E506. I love you. God bless you all. Thank you.